Hello and welcome back again, Coffee Beans. This is Agricultural Waste Management. Definition of terms. Part 1. Aerobic, a term usually applied to microorganisms that require oxygen to live and reproduce. Aerobic bacteria, bacteria that require free elemental oxygen for their growth. Aerobic organism, a term usually applied to microorganisms that require oxygen to live and reproduce. Agricultural residue, a term normally associated with the production and processing of food and fiber on farms. Feedlots, ranches and forests which may include animal manure and crop residue. Agricultural wastes, waste normally associated with the production and processing of food and fiber on farms. Feedlots, ranches, and forests which may include animal manure, crop residues, and dead animals, also agricultural chemicals. Fertilizers and pesticides which may find their way into surface and subsurface water. Anaerobic bacteria, bacteria not requiring the presence of free or dissolved oxygen. Anaerobic organism, a microorganism that normally does not require oxygen to live and reproduce. Ash, the inorganic matter remaining after complete combustion of wood or charcoal. Bagasse, is a fibrous byproduct of sugarcane processing that is used in the manufacture of some types of paper products. Biogenic waste, the separated organic fraction of household waste, consists of yard and food waste. BOD, biological oxygen demand. Charcoal, a form of amorphous carbon derived from the incomplete combustion of animal or vegetable matter, e.g. bones or wood. Charcoal fine particles of charcoal produced during the handling of lump charcoal. In large charcoal establishments, considerable volume of charcoal fines is produced. They are ideal material for the manufacture of charcoal briquette. Chemical oxygen demand (COD), a measure of oxygen consuming capacity of organic and inorganic matter present in water or wastewater. Clay slurry, clay material used in patching vents or holes of charcoal kilns to regulate amount of air inside the chamber during the carbonization. Compost, organic residues, or a mixture of organic residues and soil, which have been piled, moistened, and allowed to undergo biological decomposition for use as a fertilizer. Composting, biological degradation of organic matter under aerobic conditions to a relatively stable humus-like material called compost. A controlled microbial degradation of organic waste yielding an environmentally safe and nuisance-free soil conditioner and fertilizer. Composting amendment, any item added to the compost mixture that alters the moisture content. CN ratio, or pH. Composting, municipal, solid waste management method whereby the organic component of the solid waste stream is biologically decomposed under controlled conditions, an aerobic process in which waste organic materials are ground or shredded and then decomposed to humus in windrow piles or in mechanical digesters. Drums, or similar enclosures, results in volume and odor reduction. Waste stabilization, destruction of pathogens, larvae and weed seeds. The final product is sufficiently stable for storage and land application without adverse environmental effects. Compost mix, mixture of an organic waste with amendments or bulking agents in the proper proportions to promote aerobic microbial activity and growth and to achieve optimum temperatures. Condensate, moisture in the air that is pulled through a compost pile. Contamination, any introduction into the environment of microorganisms. Chemicals, wastewater in a concentration that makes the environment unfit for its intended use. Controlled dynamic system, compost piles receive forced aeration and periodic turning. Creosote, a burnable liquid or tar-like substance that sometimes forms a chimney. It forms when unburned firebox gases cool. It can cause dangerous chimney fires. Creosote, a generic term applied to distillates of tars within specified temperature limits. As used in the wood-preserving industry, the unmodified term, creosote, denotes a coal tar creosote. Decay, the decomposition of wood substance by fungi. Dry deposition, emissions of sulfur and nitrogen oxides which, in the absence of water in the atmosphere, settle to the ground as particulate matter. Dust, a fine-grained particle substance, suspendable in air, 90% of which is capable of passing through a 44 micrometers screen. Dynamic pile system, compost piles receive forced aeration and are not turned. Ecological solid waste management, the systematic administration of activities which provide for segregation at source. Segregated transportation, storage, transfer, processing, treatment, and disposal of solid waste and all other waste management activities which do not harm the environment. Edge clearance angle, the effective angle which is included between the line of travel and a line drawn through the back or non-soil working surface of the tool at its immediate edge. Fecal coliform, bacteria found in the intestinal tracts of warm-blooded animals. These organisms may also indicate the presence of pathogens that are harmful to humans. Finishing, post-processing, screening, grinding, or a combination of similar processes to remove plastics, glass, and metals remaining after composting. Fixed carbon, the major component of charcoal. This represents the coke minus the ash and volatile matter. Food waste refers to residual food from residences, institutions, or commercial facilities, unused portions of fruit, animal or vegetable material resulting from food production. Foreign matter, other things, such as stones, sand, chaff, straw, or other seeds, mixed with the paddy or rice. Foreign matter, corn grains or corn grits, refers to any matter which is not corn grain, corn grits, or fragment of corn grain, corn grits. Foreign matter, milled rice, refers to all matters other than rice grains, rice polishings, and paddy, such as wheat seeds and other crop seeds. Foreign matter, palai, refers to all matters other than rice grains such as sand, gravel, dirt, pebbles, stones, lumps of earth, clay, mud, chaff, straw, and other grains like weed seeds and other crop seeds. Forest floor, litter, humus, and organic matter which lies on the mineral soil surface under forest vegetation. Green manure is a crop that is plowed under while still green and growing to improve the soil fertility. Green waste, portion of the municipal waste stream consisting of grass clippings, tree trimmings, and other vegetative matter. Gray water refers to the wastewater other than sewage, such as sink or washing machine drainage. Haylage, low moisture silage, 35 to 55% moisture. Hazardous waste, waste that possess a risk to human health or the environment and requires special disposal techniques to make it harmless or less dangerous. Humus, the dark or black carboniferous relatively stable residue resulting from the decomposition of organic matter. Husk is the coarse outer envelope of a fruit as the glooms of an ear or maize. In vessel composting, also, enclosed or mechanical system using mechanized equipment to rapidly decompose wastes in an enclosed area with controlled amounts of moisture and oxygen. Inerts, non-biodegradable products contained in wastes, glass, plastics, etc. Kindling, small piece of wood, dry leaves, etc. Sued to start life. Hope it helps. Thank you again for listening. Please like, subscribe, and comment your suggestion on topics you want to hear. Links of previous topics are stated in the description box below. See you in the next part. Bye. Rar.